No, dog, come back. You were so cute and you were looking out the window. Aw, look at how cute the dog is. It's such a cute dog. Green lights. Good morning. This is weird lighting. That was an adorable dog. He was hanging out the window and I really wanted to show you. Then by the time I got the camera out, he was inside. I'm sorry. I tried to show you the cute dog and I failed. I will try harder next time. It is the first morning of the actual NAFSA conference. I just had a great hour-and-a-half breakfast with Steve Cruz, who flew out just for the weekend, just to say hi to some old friends. It was a really good conversation. A lot of my conversations lately have turned into what are you upset with about the state of the world? What do you want to change by the time you die? What do you want your legacy to be? What would you regret not doing if you got hit by a truck yesterday? This has been the thrust of most of my serious conversations for the last year or two. And it is always interesting hearing what people want to do most. I had this conversation with Jonas and he was like, publish Adventures of Jonas. And then we did that. That was cool. I had this conversation with my mom and she said, go to China. And she will probably do that in the next couple of years. And I've had it with dozens and dozens of other people. And Steve Cruz is a very interesting individual and cares a lot about the way people treat each other and the way they think about the world, and is trying to figure out how to answer that question. So it was a fun conversation to have. But I mean, aren't we all trying to figure out how to answer that question? I know I am every single day. And I think the really scary part is that a lot of people live life without ever really seriously answering that question. And it doesn't matter whether you have the right answer or not. It just means that it just matters that you try to answer it once or twice before you're all done. We also talked about VR and about the fact that by the time I'm 30, I just want to plug in and not do anything in the real world and just play video games. So that was I didn't run over him. That's good. That's cute. That was a little prairie dog. Anyway, also, I've never seen a prairie dog on the road. They're supposed to be in the prairie. They look so weird on the road. They're like little mole rats. Okay, anyway, so VR, yeah, I don't know. Our entire conversation about death, we ended up using the metaphor plugging in as when we plug into VR instead of when we die, and just end up playing video games for the rest of our lives. So the whole conversation was what do you want to do before you plug in? It was really fun. It was great. But yeah, anyway, that was my morning. I hope you're having a good one. It's probably not morning for you because, let's be honest, who wakes up and watches these? No one. Not me, not you, neither of us. If you haven't yet, click subscribe. I'm obligated to ask you to do that because it's the only metric that YouTube measures, and I feel like doing good at it, even though I don't really care. If YouTube measured other things like watch time, I would be more tempted to ask you to watch more videos, but they don't really. The only metric that people on YouTube care about is subscribers, and if you don't have lots of subscribers, YouTubers will treat you differently. So I need to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers by the time I get to VidCon, so that people will treat me like a human being. I'm just kidding. Thank you for listening to my morning rant. I hope to make a couple videos today that are not just rants. Let's look at these flowers. Check that out. Beautiful, right? And guess what? It gets better. I'm really sorry about all those sounds, but look at that. Just look at it, would you? All right. It's been fun. Thanks for listening to me. You have a good one. Bye-bye.